Hi, I'm Jasmine, and today we're going to talk about different types of formula. I'm a nursing student from JCC. By the grace of God, hopefully I graduate. And praying a lot. But all jokes aside, this video is regards to bottle feeding and formulas. So the first one I want to go over is cow's milk. Now, when I say cow's milk, I do not mean the 2% milk you get from Kroger. What I'm talking about is the man-made version of breast milk. They call it cow's milk because they just call it cow's milk. But the two major types of cow's milk uh, formula are Simulac, get a different, and Enfamil. Now, there's different types of Simulac and Enfamil. They're all not equal. I know when I had my son, I gave him the blue one. The orange one was more for babies with upset tummy. Then the purple one is for more like colicky babies. So every formula is not equal in regards to what's in there. Um, the reason why a doctor might prescribe cow's milk is because, or Simulac, or pediatrician actually is because it is for full term, baby's full term, iron fortified. Iron is good because at the 6 month period, babies are depleted of their iron stores. Okay, so iron is really good. It helps prevent anemia. And you can actually get liquid iron, and if the baby has like a low red blood cell count or something like that, or the doctor says this baby's gonna have to be on liquid iron for a while, uh that's you can actually put that in the formula, but iron is already in the formula. What else I want to mention about this? And most formulas, especially Simulac, they're first of all they're expensive. They're like $40 for a little 33 ounce one. It's expensive, and but they do also have formula that's already pre-made. So cow's milk formula can be pre-made or powdered form. But we need to make sure that the mom follows the manufacturer instructions. If the bottle is pre-made and she gives it to the baby, do not dilute it. If when you dilute formula, you're taking away nutrients that are inside of the formula. So you definitely don't want to do that. Additionally, with powder formula, you want to make sure you add the exact amount of formula inside the bottle. You want to try to prohibit shaking vigorously, just like swish it around. Like this, just go like that to prevent bubbles. Bubbles cause gas and a whole lot of problems. Do not go like this. You want to make sure when you're bottle feeding too, you want to make sure that it's an adequate temperature. Do not put the bottle in the microwave. You can get hot spots, and then when the baby eats it, it's going to burn the baby. And you know, and you're going to go in the hospital. And if it happens often, you might even get a child protection case against you. It's just don't do it. Just warm it up in hot water, and just let it sit and test this portion of your arm. This is your thin skin. So if it's hot for you, it's hot for the baby. Now, every baby's different too. Some babies don't care. I know my son, he didn't care if it's hot, warm. If he hungry, he hungry. So yeah, and that's it. So the first thing they're gonna do is try to give you cow's milk. All right. Hey, okay. So the next milk, commercial milk I want to talk to you guys about is soy milk. Soy milk is if the baby they're gonna move to soy milk if the baby cannot tolerate the cow's milk. Okay. Now The types of soy milk are isomil and wasabi, but they moved away from using soy milk because soy milk is known to have hormones in it. Which type of hormones? In particular, estrogen. Okay, that's why they moved away from soy milk as often. Now, lots of people think that soy milk is proven to prevent colic, but it does not. That is a myth. Does not prevent colic. Don't believe the hype. Um, Now, what else did I miss? Yes. And then when you have a mom who's using soy milk, tell her don't use it in a routine. Just do as tolerated. When the baby's stomach gets stronger, you might want to go back to and when you ask your pediatrician, um, if you can switch back to a different formula or something. But if the mom says, "Oh, I'm using soy milk because it prevents colic," tell her that's a myth, that's a lie. And actually just tell her, it has estrogen in it, which can alter your baby's metabolic process. So you really do not want to just use soy milk from word of mouth or things that she's heard. So just make sure she has an education in regards to soy milk. So we're going to move on to the next one. Hey, now we're going to get into lactose free and casein or whey hydroxylase. So, lactose free formula is formula that's used if a baby cannot tolerate soy. Okay, that's the big thing. Or the cow's milk. And that means that their bellies are sensitive. Casein or whey hydroxylase, we all know that those are proteins, but in breast and formula, they're pre-digested proteins. Now, the main types we use in Louisville, especially in Norton's, is Nutramigen or Alimentum. Probably spelled that wrong, but I'm trying my best. Now, Nutramigen is mostly used for babies who are in withdrawal. And when you think about the opioids that are used, it is helpful for babies because it's pre-digested, it's easier on their gut. Um, I was going to say about these two. Uh, yeah. Um, Another one that I am going to do now that I sort of kind of forgot is amino acids. Okay. Okay. So amino acids are completely digested. They're not partially digested. They're completely digested proteins. Okay. Now, an indication of why someone will be on this one is obviously if they have a cow or soy allergy, or if they have a food protein intolerance, or if they have some type of medical requirement. Now, this is used if the baby has some type of metabolical error. in regards to absorption rate. Um, Another thing I want to mention is that vitamin D. Okay, everybody knows that for adults, vitamin D is good. However, vitamin D for babies, down, vitamin D is bad for babies because they have what organ that's immature. Okay, they have kidneys, uh, immature kidney, so their kidney function is poor. Um, so you don't want to do that, and their liver function is so immature. So if you give them uh, whole milk with vitamin D in it and or you mix it with their formula, you may start to cause some acute kidney problems in the baby. So just make sure that you're following the instructions on every formula, every precaution. After 24 hours, throw it away. Do not keep it. Uh, that includes if it's already made or if you have to mix it up yourself. So the order of which we go through formula is cow. Can't take the cow. Go to soy. Can't take the soy. Lacto free. Can't take any of those. Then you're gonna go. Then you're gonna go to sorry, Casein, or Whey. If you can't take those, then you're gonna go to amino acids. All right. So where's my other marker? It's a little cooler because two colors sort of stuff, but I can't find my other marker. All right. So a good way to help remember this: if you can't take the milk. So if you can't remember this, you can just go by milk, beans, which is what soy is, to no milk and beans, uh, to protein, which I'm gonna write a little peanut, trying to make this look like a little peanut. Uh, Pre-digested peanut, so we're probably put the peanut in half. To completely digested peanut. So I'm gonna draw my little peanut again. Put my little rings in the peanut, and then you see my peanut. See my peanut? Completely gone. Amino acids, nothing. Okay. Um, and that is formula based. Different types of formula, commercially based formulas for bottle feeding. And I hope you guys like my video. And yeah, bye.